So for this video I wanted to go through the different levels that you can ride at in endurance. There are kind of 5 main levels, and incidentally I have a horse almost at every level at the moment. Just remember that I'm in the UK, so this is applicable really only to Endurance Great Britain, but I think the system is more or less the same throughout Europe, but I'm not quite sure for other continents. First of all, you've got pleasure rides. So they're fun, they're non-competitive, they're a really great training tool and an introduction to endurance. You still have to pass the trot up at the beginning and at the end, but you don't have to have the heart rate taken. So it's a really good way of introducing youngsters to that kind of environment, and it's so much fun to kind of go through the countryside, have a slightly lower minimum speed, and just enjoy your horse. So if you've caught the endurance bug by starting with pleasure rides, it's time to affiliate yourself and become a member of EGB. And then you can start doing novice rides. Novice endurance rides are when you get to start doing graded endurance rides, and they're basically a time trial with an optimum time, a little bit like the cross-country phase of eventing. You then get points based on your speed and heart rate at the end of the ride. You also have to do a full vetting, so you do the trot up, the heart rate, the vet to check the horse all over to pass the ride. Graded endurance rides are a test of your horsemanship, managing your horse's ability and fitness against the terrain. Once you've completed your novice qualifying ride, you get to upgrade to open. This gives you a chance to do kind of the increased distances up to 80 kilometres without having to do a mass start. It's also when you start doing vet gates and you need to have a crew out on course. The next level up is advanced, and this is where you start doing competitive endurance rides. These rides are basically a race, so you're in a mass start and the first across the finish line wins, as long as they pass the vetting afterwards. This is where endurance riding really comes into its own, and you get to complete the ultimate 160 kilometres in a day, one horse, one rider and a great crew. Once you've completed all the rides at advanced level, you might want to look at becoming an international endurance rider and starting doing FEI rides. So FEI rides have a much more advanced vetting system and a much more competitive field with bigger mass starts, and are the only way for you to qualify to go to championships such as the European Championships or the World Championships or even the World Equestrian Games. FEI vettings are more in depth, and you have to be passed by 3 vets to complete the ride at the finish. Level endurance rider or horse you have, you can compete within any level, but you have to compete then within that level's parameters. So say I'm an advanced endurance rider and I want to do a novice ride, I then have to stick to novice time speeds. So at the moment, Qantas is novice, Azid is open, and hopefully maybe one day he'll make it up to advanced, and Tizzy is advanced and has done FEI rides. I hope this video helps you understand the levels for endurance and gives you an understanding of how to progress yourself and your horse up to whatever your goal is in the future.